everyone. I'm Aasha, Assistant Professor from the Department of Professional Accounting and Finance. Today, we will discuss a topic from the subject corporate law, that is joint stock company. The earlier forms of organization like the sole proprietorship and partnership could not meet the modern business needs. They had three main constraints, that was limited resources, unlimited liability, and lack of continuity. Hence, joint stock company came into being. So, what do we understand by joint stock company? Joint stock company is a voluntary associations of individuals for profit. They have capital which is divided into transferable shares, and there is ownership which is a condition of membership. In other words, joint stock company is an incorporated association of persons formed for some commercial purpose. Now, let us understand what are the features of this joint stock company. There are several features of joint stock company. First one is artificial legal person. Joint stock company is considered as an artificial person created by law. Okay, every joint stock company has its own identity and they can sue and be sued in its name. Hence, they are called as artificial legal person. Second, there is separate legal entity. It means separate legal existence. Every joint stock company has its own separate legal existence, separate from its members. The company is different and its members are different. Hence, the company is sued and not its members. This is also called as a corporate veil. Third feature is an incorporated association, which means to say that every joint stock company must be registered under the Companies Act. Hence, every joint stock company is an incorporated association. The next feature of a joint stock company is perpetual succession, which means continuous existence. This is a very good feature of a joint stock company wherein company is legally started and they come to an end also legally. It does not get affected by the change in the members or the death of the members. Okay, it has a continuous existence unlike the sole trading and the partnership concern. We move on to the next feature, which is common seal. Common seal is like the signature of a joint stock company. As we said, joint stock company is an artificial person. Hence, they cannot sign by themselves. So, common seal is the signature of the company, and every documents of a joint stock company will bear this common seal. The next feature is the limited liability. Unlike sole trading and partnership, joint stock company have limited liability, which means that their liability is limited to the face value of the shares that are held by the shareholders. For example, if a shareholder has purchased one share which is rupees 100, his liability towards the company is only rupees 100 and not more than that. The next feature and the last features of joint stock company is the easy transferability of shares. In case of public company, the shares are freely transferable from one person to another person. So, the shares are easily transferable from one person to the other person. But in case of a private company, there is transferability of shares, but there are certain restrictions that are laid down on private company for transfer of shares because they do not invite the public to subscribe to the shares. So, I hope you all understood the concept of meaning and the features of joint stock company. Thank you.